So you're saying Y and then Y again and then enter, or you mean Y and hold enter?
I don't know. Just someone said Y, then Y, and then enter. That's all I've been told. That again, I haven't tried it.
Right. Okay, mate. I'm just gonna.
But it comes up on the bottom left anyway to tell you when you're going to get kicked.
Well, that's what I thought. I
It
thought.
does.
I mean,
It comes up in red letters.
even I've seen it
We're
before.
live anyway.
Excellent. Right. Let me just get my chat box out.
Oh, nice packaging in the old in here tonight.
And my video cam gone bright again.
Oh, your mic's gone off for some reason. Hello? You went
Hello?
like crackly like you're in the 50s. Yes, your camera's gone off again.
Right. I'll just brighten it up a bit. Dull it down.
I mean, I'm not being an idiot, but you are definitely turning the right thing off. It's just coming back on.
You mean for the microphone? You mean?
No, the auto, the thing you haven't bothered with. You're definitely like turning the right thing off. Like it just keeps ticking itself.
Yeah, I mean the gain I knocked down to 60 while I was talking to you.
Yeah.
By the time I've relaunched it was back on 138. But there's no save feature on the box. Does it apply?
Yeah, I mean when you go into the second thing where you turn off the auto exposure and the auto focus.
Yeah.
There's another box where you can turn the auto exposure and focus off. That auto adjusts the gain. It doesn't auto adjust the exposure. It auto adjusts the gain. But if you've turned it off, then it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, you don't use the low light compensation in that, do you?
Definitely not. No.
It's so bizarre. Just never had it with you. I used to click save and that was it.
I know.
So I don't know whether was that me on there now or.
Yeah, you look better there, mate.
But not great.
No, you look alright, yeah. I can only see you in a small box because I'm just sorting my head cam out.
No, that's fine.
We'll go with that. I can't see you on like a big box, but yeah, you look fine. Like
we'll go with that because otherwise we'll not get set away. So.
All right, we're not late. It's 9 o'clock.
Evening, everybody. Hi, Gambler, first in. Anonymous is there. Diplex, Monkey, Chris Taylor, Jake. Haven't seen Jake for a while. Mr. MG and Hoffy, Farm Guy. Boss and senior boss. No, I'm an underboss, mate.
Hoffy's been an absolute godsend with the merchandise.
Oh, has he?
Massive help, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well done, Hoffy. Then
I've already ordered some merchandise, but he's been a huge help to try and to help me get it cheaper for in the future. Possibly got me a sponsor deal, possibly.
Oh, cool.
So.
We've got a good tip off from Adam. If we can get a job down to Bergen, he says apparently the road from here down there is good.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I just go for whatever job looks alright.
I know. Well, I like to do that as well. But do you want to go in the job market? Do you think?
Yeah, I'm in there now. Yeah.
So well done, everyone who's company-wise. Mark's just telling us we're first in both.
Yeah, UK we're leading in race miles, and I'm not too concerned in the race miles this month. Last month was just a bit of a laugh, and it was nice to just win something. But I definitely want 6 months. Strathclyde Transport's been the winner in the UK for real miles. I definitely want to try and challenge them.
Carl's Corner with the yogurt. You fancy that?
There's Hamburg with the yogurt as well.
Oh, to Hamburg. It's a different ferry crossing.
Well, that's what I thought, because you're going down at the bottom of Norway and then you're dropping back down through.
But what about the one below it?
What's that?
Grimsby.
Yeah, you can do that.
That gets us into the UK.
You do like the UK.
You
are fond of the UK though.
It doesn't stop us coming back across.
I wasn't a complaint, I'm just saying you are fond of the UK. Yeah, we'll do it. Hang on. Oh no, I was going to say the Hamburg one. No, we'll have to drive out to all of them anyway to get the yacht. So they're a bit of a trek away.
Oh, are they?
Doesn't matter. It gives us a drive out, doesn't it?
Okay, go on to Grimsby or Hamburg. Go on, your choice.
Grimsby.
Haha, Grimsby it is.
And that puts us in the UK for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Chris. It's well, at least we get to drive down. I've just been in Finland on pro mods, just on a mark. That was my first drive of the day. I got 1,400 kilometres in, so that was quite. Might have made up for not being on during the day after being in the dentist. So.
Yeah.
But just when you hear how well everyone's doing, it blows you away. Really, it's hard to take in how well everyone's taken to it like that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting how many people are going to want an Armstrong haulage t-shirt.
It will. It's I'll buy one.
I know. I'll get you one once they're available. Oh, what? Yeah. I had my headlights on, you absolute imbecile. They were on.
You didn't get kicked.
I did. They turned my headlights off as well and kicked me.
Mark Armstrong game was being kicked. What a noob.
I had my headlights on though. Well, seriously. It turned them off and then kicked me.
The company says no. You didn't.
I did, like.
Apparently you didn't.
Well, I did. Who's saying I didn't? I'll ban
them. Yeah, Dean wants one. That's the first one. Hiya.
I was hoping to have a couple done for Truckfest, but maybe it's Truckfest next year.
Yeah, I mean it's. I can't believe it's so close. Like it's quite weird. You know when you've
got your camera charged.
I will do.
You're taking the 800.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you really?
I think I should. Should use it.
You should definitely remove the dust off it.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
It's I couldn't believe when I was going to go to the little show we went to, and I picked it up, and then I picked the other one up. I thought, I don't know if I need training to pick the other one up. But do you use the other bag that I left up there? I don't mind if it's something that you want to use.
No, not at all. Yeah. No.
Because it's quite good over my shoulder, but I don't really like stuff hanging off my shoulder.
See, if I fall forward or sideways. Yeah. I rarely fall on my back. When you actually think about it, if you think of all the times I fall, I just, that bag, I just thought if I fall into something with it, it's just, the stuff's going to get squashed.
I mean, I can, as I say, yeah.
Well, you can take it, like, for me.
That's fine.
I haven't taken anything out of it, or I haven't used it. I just took the camera out of it and put it in the other bag.
That's fine.
I will eventually get a decent bag for myself, but did you just crack on your way out? Did you?
Which is just slowly heading out, mate, towards the boat.
Oh, it's fine as long as you wait once you get there.
Yeah. I didn't know whether I didn't look on the map to see.
Well, some of them are still here, so I don't know whether it might be worth. I don't know.
Going back.
It might be, you know, because there's a lot of them still here.
Right, we'll pick the yogurt up. You may as well have 7 yours then.
I'm already up through the tunnel now, like.
It's weird that because we're just coming past the actual town of Oslo now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. The red spanner isn't there.
Kieran's saying congrats on 75. Have we actually got 75 now, yeah?
Yep, hit 75 today.
Three split into three places. That makes sense now.
Why am I going to get kicked again? What have I done now?
Just your side lights on, or?
No, I've got my proper lights on. You can't use your full beam if your proper light isn't on.
No, that's true.
I had my lights on, it turned them off with my truck and then kicked us. Well, see, I had a slight problem because I didn't want to get out cheap where you just wash it once and it's just wrecked. So no. I didn't want to get that either, but also some of the cheapest places I can kind of find at the moment, like the one that I ordered for myself, was like 14.5 quid to me door, and then I need to repost it back out to someone else, and I'm going to make like 3 quid on it.
Yeah.
But it's small profit to start with, I'm quite aware of that anyway. I'm not trying to make a lot of money to start with, but again, 20 quid for someone to buy a t-shirt's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
I mean, it's not that much, but it is quite a bit of money. I did want to have it less than that. I was thinking more like half.
Yeah.
But there you go, Dean. Most people sell them for 25. I know, I've seen it. Most of the drift t-shirts and that I looked at were like 45. So I know I'm looking at it from a point of how much I would pay as well, and I wanted something where people can buy 2 or 3. I don't want to be in like a special occasion.
No, I hear what you're saying as well.
But I've got a really good link through Hoffy where I could probably bring the t-shirts themselves down to about 12 to 13 quid for people to buy. The only thing I'm going to do differently is I'm going to charge each person per postage. I'm not going to put a postage on it.
No, just
no, because there's people from Australia wanting it and that night. I can't pay the postage to Australia. I'm doing myself out of pocket then.
Yeah, there's got to be a fine line between ripping yourself up. Well, sorry, not.
No, I know. I'm not trying. You know, I'm aiming for around about 3 to 4 pound profit on t-shirts and 6 to 8 pound profit on hoodies. Is kind of what I'm at the moment. I mean, I would have to sell 10 hoodies then just to make 80 quid, which isn't enough to pay my electric bill. So it's not, you're not making tons of money, but
no.
There's room for improvement. I don't want to lose quality. That's one thing I don't want to just cheap out. And I want the merch for myself first, so I want it to be nice. I wouldn't buy cheap rubbish. So.
Well, the thing is as well, if someone saw you and said, "Can I have one of them?" and you said yes, and they bought it, and it was a completely different.
Yeah, exactly. That's not
construction.
No, exactly. That's not what I want. So.
Because we'd all feel bad if it was.
Well,
ourselves,
a few of the companies that I was looking at, but Hoffy's company, they do different style of shirts. So they do a budget t-shirt, a premium t-shirt, and you can choose which. You can have my design, but you can choose what shirt you want. Do you want one that costs 5 quid, or do you want one that costs a tenner? And then the price of the design on top of that.
Yeah.
So that's your choice then.
Exactly. Which is good when you've got the choice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's kind of where I'm at. Polo shirts as well. Some people prefer a polo shirt. So kind of want to give people a choice as well, and I want it something that it can grow, and I really want to get it started as soon as possible. Really.
Don't forget, everyone.
Really wipe this out with a trailer. What are you doing? You've got a trailer on. You can't drive it like a car.
We're going back to the red spanner, everyone. So I'm just going to stop and program it in. Did I wipe you out, did I?
No, a couple of years nearly did, but you just forgot you had a trailer on. Not you personally, just generally.
Right, so we're going back to the red spanner where we started.
I mean, it's up to you. If everyone's followed us here, then we can just go from here if you want.
I don't actually know, but it's so easy to go back the other way towards the spanner.
I was thinking of going meeting in Oslo. By the time we get back to there, it's going to be 9:30, and then we can actually get set off.
Yeah, so we'll go back to the actual where the garage is, the red spanner garage.
Yeah, the one we just came from.
Yeah.
I think so, because then if anyone's listening now, they can go meet us there.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Alright, Mark, should you make the t-shirts yourself? You need transfer paper, iron. I know how to make a t-shirt. Where do you want me to cut my streams down? Is that what you want me to do? So I'll do like 1 stream a day, and then the rest just making merchandise.
If you were making one, as you're saying, when you're just trying to do something for yourself, it's all right. It's worth, but for
I've
other
got
people,
about 35 orders already.
And the quality's got to be like persistent.
Which red spanner are we going back to? Oslo.
Yeah, come up to the roundabout after you pick a yogurt up and turn right.
You don't know where you're going. I just follow you. Lot.
Yep, I've just put the.
Charlie, mate, I've already got quite a decent sponsor that's going to even work with me as well. So, and it'll be the most profit I could probably make, I would imagine, because his prices are really, really good anyway for people buying, and then if we can work a deal with myself as well. So you turn right on at the roundabout there.
Yeah, when you pick your yogurt up straight up the bank and then turn right.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where I'm going here.
I'll just put the.
I tried to put my sat nav on, but I couldn't see.
Because it's split into three.
Because your sat nav's already taken you that way anyway. Mine.
Is it?
Yeah, you said come out the depot and up to the roundabout and turn right.
Come up from the docks, come up to the top and turn right.
Yeah, that's what I've done, yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
That's why my sat nav was taking us anyway.
I thought mine was taking me the other way. I could be wrong, like.
I mean, we're completely lost. I think everyone's completely, you know, split up, I think.
Well, just to reiterate, we're going to go back to the red spanner where we started from. So yeah, picking this load up's made. But actually, Oslo, with it being split into.
No, we should have just gone straight from there, maybe. But it's just there was a lot of people still at the red spanner. Right, so I've gone past the Oslo thing, so it must be there. Alright, I'm going in there. So it's on the E6, isn't it? Opposite the toll booth.
No. E6, is it?
Yeah, E6, opposite the toll booth.
I haven't been through a toll booth yet.
No, so right, okay. It's on the map. The town's opposite the toll booth. Like when you look at, don't do it now. But I'm saying when you look on the map, the toll booth's opposite the red spanner.
Right. How do you know where the toll booth is?
It's a little brown square.
Oh yes, it is. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sorry about that.
I know, mate. I just want to drive. That's all. I just wanting someone to reiterate that where I'm heading myself is the right place. That was all.
I was trying to look at the map, thinking, well, how do I know where that toll booth? I didn't really actually realise that brown mark was the toll booth.
Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah.
So I've learned something already.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, that's where we're going.
It could take me probably 20 minutes to take one shirt. 30. Yeah, but I'm saying I would need to take time off streaming to do so. I don't want to stop streaming. It's like, that's why I don't want to vlog. I want to game all day. That's what I enjoy doing. That's what I want to stick to. But I also want to bring merch in. If I'm knocking out 10, 15 t-shirts and hoodies a day, I can't do that. I'm already in here 14 hours anyway.
From a photography point of view, we quickly learned that yes, you can print things yourself cheaply, but when things go wrong,
oh yeah,
you've got to sort it out. That's your time.
And if it takes off, you're stuffed.
Exactly.
It's alright going on about if it's going to be slow, but if it goes mental.
Exactly. So you've got to look at it, that bigger picture. And
no, I mean, Hoffy, the guy does all the swimming club shirts and that. Really, really nice. The stuff he does like all workwear and that as well. So
well, that's the that's the place to go then, especially anyone who does embroidery, things like that.
Embroidery, you know? I'm not bothered about particularly. It's not really.
No, I know. I'm just saying when you know they can do it.
Oh yeah, he can do it as well. So, but it was the selection of clothing that they have is fantastic, and possibly if he's going to settle on a sponsorship deal together. That means, you know, I'll help him, he'll help me, and that's, you know, be fantastic. Just me selling merch will help him because we'll go to his shop to buy them. So
right, so we're just going to wait till you arrive, mate, and then we're ready to get going.
Yeah, I'm not here yet.
I know. I'm going to park up so that
no. I mean, there's 6 people behind me. I was just going to F7 it there, but no, there's that wouldn't help the people that are following me on the motorway now, would it?
No, we're parked up and ready.
You want Armstrong boxes?
That's a good idea.
It's a possibility, mate. It's a possibility. My wheels should be here tomorrow.
But yeah, like you said,
I'm quite excited for that.
Some really, really good suggestions there. So
can't wait.
I should make some branded flange cream.
Yeah, you should.
Like sell it at the Chuck Fest.
I don't think you heard what I said there, did you?
I didn't, mate. It cut out a bit, I'm afraid.
Same, my wheel's coming tomorrow.
Oh wow, excellent! I get to see when I come up.
I'm quite excited. Oh, I won't be unboxing it.
Ah,
I need to do
I
it on
won't say
stream,
that.
so
Yeah,
I won't have
mankini
time.
from Jake. Jake wants a mankini.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, Jake. Fernando over in Portugal. Hello, buddy. Hi, Stimpson. You should learn how to... Yeah, definitely. There's probably things that could...
Oh, there's a
I
fair
noticed-
few here, isn't there? Are you at the petrol station?
Just,
You're at
I'm
the
just-
actual red spanner?
I'm at the back of the red spanner ready to leave.
Right, well I'm just going to pull in here because that looks choppy. I can get away from here, so... Yeah, I just need to change my sat nav, but you can start pulling out now if you want.
Sure, right.
Well, I'm at the petrol station behind the red spanner.
Okay, that's just away. It certainly makes it better for at least everyone to at least start together.
I think so. I mean, there's no particular rush, is there?
No, absolutely. There's no rush.
At the end of the day, there isn't a rush, so... I'd rather everyone have a job and
I mean,
everyone gets started together, like...
we're all on company miles, so
Yeah, exactly.
miles make winners. So
Oh, we're gonna be challenging some people this... I mean, I say Strathclyde Transport, 6 months at #1 they've been, apparently. In the UK.
I was just saying to Mark just before the stream, I was going to read something that's on Dave's the logistics, because I know Dave likes they all like a challenge. It's all a good hearty banter, which is brilliant. And obviously they're wanting to go for their race miles, which is again fantastic. Didn't know until Mark just read the figures out, and I said, well, good God. And that's after a couple of days. It's insane. It is.
We did 55,000 miles in the first day.
I mean,
Day 1. It's been 2 days and we're 120,000 miles in.
It takes some getting your head round. But like you say, what did you say? There's 200 and something drivers.
Yeah, 210.
So everyone to do 1,000 mile.
Yeah.
Which doesn't take any. I mean, I've done that tonight, and it's about an hour and a half or
I mean,
something.
Strathclyde Transport, I think they're about 1.6 million miles a month.
Yeah.
And that's what to get in the top 10 of the world, that's where you need to be. You need to be about 1.5 to 2 million miles.
Yeah. I noticed when I was looking through the.
So, I mean, to get top 10 in the world, first full 30 days in would be nice. Because, I mean, bear in mind, this is our first full month start to finish.
Exactly.
So I'm interested to see what we'll get like, but I mean, we have got a lot of members.
Paul Wright, he desperately wants to know where Oslo is. It's right in the middle of Norway. Sorry, between Norway and...
Yeah, if you look up Norway and what, Sweden is it? Aye. Yeah, Norway and Sweden, bang in the middle. It's right in the middle.
There's an inlet goes up and then down, and it's right on the top of the inlet.
You would need to have a Scandinavian DLC.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah, I never thought about that.
That's not good to see, one of our lads on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, who's done? Oh.
Well, I've got his name.
No, not good at all. But, I mean... Yeah, sorry, Paul. Right, yeah, we shouldn't have missed you asking about that one. That's pretty important, to be fair.
Yeah, sorry about that, mate. Oh, he's lagging bad. Trying to let him pass because he's lagging so much, but he's just sitting next to us. I don't think he's purposely sitting next to us, but I'm slowing down so he'll put his toe in.
But yeah, with all the boats on, looks extremely good.
Dean, yeah, you could definitely do a stream, a game and laptop for this. Absolutely. Something I've been looking at, funny enough. Just out of curiosity, you know. Some nice stuff
I mean,
around.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. I appreciate that. As I say, we were a bit slow off the mark there, helping you out. And again, sorry if it's DLC, but it is needed, really.
No, well, no, not really. It is.
Well, it is.
You
Yeah,
can't join the convoys
No,
without Scandinavian and going east at least.
And to be honest,
when the new Baltic Sea DLC comes, Wednesdays will drop France, and France will be added into our normal convoys, and then Italy and Baltic will be needed only for Wednesday.
I mean, when you look back to how long we've just been doing, you know, we started off trying to accommodate as much as we could, and then slowly moved out. So anyone who's missed a sale is, well,
just to jump on, I was going to say jump on Dean, but I mean he's 6.5 foot, so I probably couldn't even if I wanted to. But just to jump on that question, honestly, Dean, just have a look at specs and things, and just make sure the HP isn't just because of the name. Have a look at like MSI game and stuff, Asus. I was looking at some MSI stuff for around about 800 to 1,000, and the specs in them are really good. So if you're looking at £1,200, make sure it's got some gaming equipment in it, like a decent GPU and CPU. But if you're going to be spending that much, I honestly would highly recommend going down the route of getting a specific gaming laptop. Even if it's a cheaper, if it's a cheaper end gaming laptop, if it's gaming specific, you'll get a nicer keyboard, a nice display, a bigger battery, you know, and the items in it will be gaming related.
Chris Taylor, do you mind putting on? I know you're driving, so you probably can't. But what model is it? So it gives at least gives him a little bit of a.
That's what I was saying. The two MSIs I was looking at, one was 750 and one was 999. The one was £1,000, one was 750.
What graphics card would you get in that? A GTX something?
Yeah, and
what would it be? 1060 or something?
1060 is pretty much the common in the laptops. Even up to that sort of 1,000 mark, 1060s are pretty much what seems to come in them. But it's enough pushing one screen. Yeah. More than enough. More than enough, especially if it's a 6 gig.
Mr. MG, there's no need there won't be any need just to go straight to Grimsby. Wherever you can F7 it, or even Garage Shop or whatever, but if it's on company miles, it'd be nice to.
That's a shame you got written off straight away. Like, the convoys have been really clean at the minute. Like, I mean, even speaking to people who've been running at the back and that, they've all been saying there's fairly, odd driver error. But
I mean, if you're not running company miles or something like that, then you want a garage shop. There's plenty of places that you can do that on the way we're going.
Yeah, Adam, we're not on about laptop GPUs being the same as desktop GPUs. We're quite aware that a 1060 desktop isn't the same as a 1060 in a laptop, but we're just talking from a laptop. Dean doesn't want a desktop, wants a laptop, so we're talking laptop only.
Yeah, and someone asking about a laptop's obviously specifically ruled out, as Mark said, the desktop.
Yeah, on a laptop, so no, it's fine.
Oh, you're right to be aware of it, and it's good making the point. I do take your point.
No, and I get it. The only reason I hadn't mentioned it myself is it's different if you're looking between a laptop and a desktop. But if you're only looking at a laptop, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if a desktop part's better. It's not even in the same boat. So. Just a guy super lagged. Oh mate, I know.
I mean, I've done it to people. It's happened to me, so it's harsh. Like.
Hello from Belgium. Hello, mate. How's it going?
Yeah, do you know I've got an engine malfunction already? How the hell have I got that?
You might have lagged into someone, I've
got 13% trailer damage, truck damage.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I was looking in PC World there, Dean, at a couple of gaming laptops, and we don't really have we don't have a laptop at all in the house, so we're just looking towards the future and that. And I've been sitting designing the merch and that on my old laptop that I was given, but it's certainly seen better days. And I was like, do I just buy a normal laptop, or you know, having a gaming one would be better, I think.
I haven't seen the ownership teaser. I did see the banner with it on when I logged on to go and do my.
That's going to be pretty
trip,
good.
so.
I don't know how it's going to work. I haven't seen the trailer either. Don't know if you can put your own logos on or what the, you know.
What mileage have you got left, Marky? We seem to be up here on our own.
890.
Oh wow, we're going to clock it back a bit then. I'm on 843.
Oh yeah, we're miles, but we're only doing 50 like.
I honestly, I was being locked at 50. I don't know.
But if you're locked at 50, you know, we're only locked at 50.
Right, I've put it on 40, so you can go up a bit if you want, just to catch up.
Just there's a lot of us here, like, so we just kind of just steady away, like.
Good day to Shane Ramsey, our Australian contingent, bringing us the news from abroad, from down under, should I say. And what's he got? It will be interesting whether you have to buy trailer for AI drivers as well. I'm not sure how it'll work, buddy. To be honest, I haven't looked at it.
What time are you heading down here tomorrow?
Well, I'm just taking, because I'm going to end up with a few days without my normal tablets.
I thought you'd aim for the night time.
I will, yeah. I was going to sort of late afternoon. Me and Mum will get something to eat on the way up, you know.
Right, okay. So we'll not get tea with you tomorrow night.
I don't know what time we'll get
just so
there,
we know, because I kind of thought, Matt, you know, we don't really know what to buy you in for shopping and that. Cause we don't really know what you were eating that. Because you're here for a few days. So I said to Emma, just to save any stress around, we'll go shopping. Like yourself, or it's 24 hour anyway.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Even 11, 12 o'clock, we can nip down to Tesco and make sure Mum's got something in for Saturday. If that's all right for.
Absolutely, yeah. So me and Mum will set off late afternoon. It means I can get me proper sleep out.
Yeah, I kind of thought that. So you'll aim to get here for like 7, 8 o'clock. That's kind of what.
That kind of time.
That works. So we'll make sure we've had something to eat then.
Yeah.
Right, that's fine.
And then. I mean, we can speak to everyone on obviously speak to everyone on here on a night if you want to, you know, if we get time or.
Yeah, I'll just we'll just see. I don't want to talk too much about it on here, so.
No.
But no harm in sitting with them and Mal.
I'm going to have to reset my sat nav, lads, because I don't know what I've done, but it's wrong.
Yeah.
I know that's hard to say. It's.
You having some issues, are you?
No, I don't know what it was trying to do. It was trying to take me back where I've just been. I thought that's a bit wrong. Even I know that. Right. No, so that'll be absolutely fine. That I'll let Mum know.
That's fine. Let's say we'll nip out and get some Coke and whatever it is you know that you want in. Yeah,
and as you say, to try and second guess it,
there's no point.
No, there isn't.
No, we made sure we got bread buns and normal stuff like that in. Yeah, some rolls and that, but yeah. So Emma's got to nip out on Saturday.
Yeah. On her own.
Aye, she's going out with Mum on the Sunday, definitely.
Yeah.
But she's got something to do with work on the Saturday.
Right, that's absolutely fine. No.
So the only thing she was going to say was to drop George off at her mum's.
Yeah.
Obviously, leave Mum. Would Mum mind having Colin or?
No, she's looking forward to her and Colin. She likes the company with Colin. Right,
brilliant. Because they're going, Emma and her mum are going out, and obviously Mum are going out to a cafe on Sunday.
Yeah, she's looking really, really. As soon as she knew that, she was so looking forward to that. So
yeah,
that's really good. Right, thanks for messaging him, Chris, about that laptop, and Shane's also backing up the MSI choice being good for the.
That's what I've been looking at. So the one I was looking at is on sale for about $690, I think. It's a bit of a lower spec, but I don't really need a high-end gaming machine, as you can see. It's just something that would do all the jobs I want it to do.
I do feel a bit bad because I've just noticed Mr. Freeman's in the convoy, so big shout out to Mr. Freeman. Obviously.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Too right.
Can I?
Firefighter in tonight or what?
It's not his time yet.
Ah.
He won't be. It won't be until 10. Maybe. Can we? we should be able to get a T-shirt with Mr. Freeman on it, just purely and simply.
Absolutely.
But there's only one Mr. Freeman.
There is.
Hey Simon. Hey Michael.
Ah, he's grafting.
He's the guy.
Does like the grafters. Does he?
He certainly does. Hey Bosnia. Yes, it's like when you know people are good grafters like that. You know, if you were self-employed, you're like, oh no, they're the ones I need to work for me.
Yeah, I want that one.
Right. James Thompson, what would you suggest? I think you're talking about laptops still.
Yeah,
so.
they're just having a good natter, I think. Mr. MG, I've got 786 left.
Ah, right, you're just on the back of us now then.
You gone past the fuel station?
Just going past there now, you'll come across a load of trucks doing 40. There's about 17 of us within the range of... That 17 boats, if someone's going the other way, must look mint.
Oh, I know, you would just be like, how can I get on there, you know?
Simon, massive shout out to yourself if you've got 7,000 in the truck books already for this month. So, Charlie, no, we don't live in Edinburgh. Mark lives between Edinburgh and Glasgow, and I live just outside Stranraer.
Yeah. I live on the back end of Glasgow. I don't live in between. So you got to drive past Glasgow to get to Edinburgh for me, I think. No?
You what, sorry? You've got to go...
I'm saying, I'm pretty sure from where I live now, you need to drive past Glasgow to get to Edinburgh.
No.
No?
No, you've got to, because you've got to go past Glasgow to get to you, and you obviously you turn off left to get to you and carry on straight to go to Edinburgh.
Because we were looking on Google Maps and that, and it's about an hour to get to Edinburgh.
Yeah.
From here.
Yeah. I said to Mammoth the other, because I said I'm pretty sure traffic will be good, so I would think I would go.
Sorry lads, I don't know where to go.
Right, John's got a question for you, Mark. Mark, you're still up for 24-hour trucking soon. I got permission from the boss lady
when Porsche wheel comes. He ordered the Porsche wheel.
Oh, well done, John.
When Ellie was asleep. Right, put your toe in.
Right, just back up to the 50, lads. Yeah, you're going to love it. Well, we know he loves this stuff anyway, so we don't really have to...
I mean, don't get me wrong, over the weekend and that, I'd love to lob my wheel back on, but it's just not that quick.
It's just no need, is it? I mean,
it takes so long. It took me a good day to get it, because you've got to move the whole structure of the rig back again. So, and I'll never need to do that again, because obviously I'm going to sell this on and just get the other one repaired, so it'll just be swapping the bases over.
Yeah.
The wheel has been sent away now then. No, not. My V1 is 5 years old and it's broken. I'm not going to send it away yet. I have ordered a brand spanking new V2.5 wheelbase. It'll be here tomorrow, and then I'm going to sell this wheel and use the money from this sale to then repair my old Fanatic one, and then I've got 2 Fanatic wheels, so if they ever break I can just swap the base out. I don't need to change the shifter, the reel rim and all that rubbish.
Yeah. Right, so what I'm driving tonight, I'm in obviously the Iveco. Mark will be in a Scania. No, he's not. He's in an Iveco as well.
You know it.
When firefighter and you dropped in for doing it, so you've got to have 14 outings in the Iveco.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just, you're not just counting as 2 weeks and just not you're only counting the streaming days.
I think so. I don't really. There wasn't really that much context.
So
I don't have to use it in single player.
No, but I think I should. Yeah, okay, 14 actual streaming. I think you will be doing an unboxing. That's why he's just he's not going to open it while I'm there. So
no, next week I would say possibly Wednesday, Thursday. I'll be unboxing it. I would think. I mean, don't get me wrong. Being all honest, I might just unbox it with my dad tomorrow or Saturday night, just so we can have a nosy at it. But I will be doing a dedicated unboxing stream.
Anonymous, no, I've got the 143 installed. I earned enough money to buy a second garage. I've got one garage fully loaded with 3 people in.
You can really use them loans to. There's ways you can do it as well. Like if you owe 4, but you've only got like 266 left on the loan.
Yeah.
You can then like lend another 100 and put your 100 towards it to pay the whole 4 off. And then you've got two 100 loans that you can pay off separate instead of having a big loan to pay off. There's a lot of different. You can really use that loan to help you grow. The only thing I would advise is having it maxed out constantly.
It's maxed out now.
Yeah, honestly, because if you've got 100 sat there that you could be lending, that could get you another truck and put another worker in. So
well, absolutely. Well, yeah, I mean, them other workers are slowly levelling up, as you said.
Yeah, they will.
So instead of bringing £1,000 in, I think I got nearly 8,000 off one today.
Wait until it's 80.
I know. Well,
and it won't be long.
I got my first 50 grand job in, as I was just saying to you, well, before stream there. So that was good. So I had 60 something in the bank.
Yeah.
I got I think there was a bit of damage, so maybe it's got 45, 46 for the one I've just done. So as you say, I'll have a look and see if I can borrow any more money and then get another garage.
Yeah.
So plus, sorry, I've got another garage. I just need to put a truck in it.
Yeah,
so
you don't forget. I mean, if you get the basic, like I was saying to you, like don't modify them like the ones that you're going to stick a worker in. No, once you start getting more money than you know what to do with, then you can work yourself back through your own trucks and go and modify them. Stick an axle on, put some engines in, just to try and keep your money down, because you'll get to the point where you can't, you just can't move on. Right, Michael, is that the newest wheel base or is there no? So they did a V1, they did a V2, and then they did a V2.5. So I own the V1, my dad owns the V2, and then the 2.5 is their newest belt-driven wheel, and it probably will be their last belt-driven wheel for a while, because the 2 new wheels that they brought out start at €1,000, and they are direct drive wheels, so they don't have any belts in, but they are very professional grade, and again they're double the price. So
we're on server 1 and we're heading to Grimsby, and 1050 Ti, James, by all accounts very good choice.
Just depends what you want to do with it.
Absolutely,
it really does. I mean, there's some cracking deals on, like I was looking at a hybrid 980 Ti with a boost clock at like 1800 megahertz. A really nice EVGA card, second hand at like 180 quid, and I mean that's a stonking £700-800 full price card, honestly. The hybrid ones, the built-in liquid loops.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm like, my God, they're incredible.
Yeah, all about money. Yeah, you know what?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, even if you can afford to put a decent machine together, new, like processor and all that, there's no harm in buying a second-hand card, because you will change it.
Absolutely.
I mean, absolutely.
Just to let you all know, we're going one of them stupid off-road round the corner ramp things coming up. So
that's a single turn right then.
Single turn right, and it's one of them like double backy things
that
up the hill.
Help much people.
You know, it's like a.
No,
What's it look like?
I know what you're on about, but
Looks like a
we're already
looks like
there.
a letter P. I know. It looks like a letter P.
Just a single right turn with a
But it's got
backwards
but-
loop in it.
Yeah, it's got a back loop on it. You see, I'm getting stuck already on me gears. If we can get away with no one stalling, that would be brilliant.
Oh no, Iveco, I'm definitely going to stall.
I took the.
There's a lot of boats here.
I managed to get the train on one of my Pro Mod journeys, but I really didn't have the engine for it. But I took it thinking I'm hopefully there's no gradients, and I did get away with it. But no, I was lucky, like, but I pulled it off.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget there is things when you like that. There is, you know, there's options where you can go to a red spanner and put a 16 speed in.
Yeah, it's just the amount of money they are.
I know. Well, what I was trying to get you to change to the other day was in the settings. So in your actual options, where you can select 12, range, all that.
I know where they are. Yeah,
put it on a range and splitter.
that's what I've got.
Aye. Well, you can run any box you want in your truck now.
No, I've just lied to you. I haven't got it on range and split. I've got it on the 12 ZF12 speed.
Yeah, that's not. Put it on a range and splitter, and you can run whatever box you want in. So you've got a ZF12, so that means you can't actually put a 12 and 2 in your truck because you won't be able to select the gears.
I know.
You would need to then change it to a Scania 12 and 2 or a Volvo 12 and 2, and you've got to change it every time you want to run a different box.
Yeah, but you know when you've got the range and splitter buttons, like I've got 2 buttons on my wheel. So when you've got the +2, do you have to then have another button to select extra gears?
No, you have to. In the options, you have to select a 12 and 2 transmission.
I know.
The little drop down.
Yes, I know where that one is.
Yeah.
But you know, because it says 12 and 2, and I've only got a 6-speed, a 6-speed box. How does that work?
Oh, it's just a splitter. Because when you split it now, you've got a 12-speed box. But all it does is it adds in the 2 low gears, so you're 14 speed. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
And then you have double that. So you basically got 2 low gears. It's hard.
That's fine. Now I know.
It's hard to explain, but
I can try that now because at least I know I don't have to map another 2 buttons to use the extra 2 gears.
It's technically not 14 speed because your high and low is classed as gear 1, gear 2. So when you go from 1 low, that's classed as gear 1, and 1 high is classed as gear 2. So
well, that's how I've learned to use them now.
Yeah, more simple, as I say. If you change the options to adjust a range and splitter, not the ZF, not the Scania 12, just the range and splitter, you can put whatever gearbox you want in, as long as you've got your 2 buttons, your H pattern, you start from the left.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, and when you get, so you start from your left, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And then you split it, as you know. But when you go to if you're only running a 12, you run out of gears at 3 and 4. So once you split
it,
and then 5 and 6 doesn't exist. Then when you run a 16 speed, 5 and 6 now works. It does it all for you. Whereas if you want to change your shift pattern the other way, like I used to just run a 12 speed Scania, and then if I wanted to go and run a different one, I had to click on 12 and 2. It's just annoying. But no, you don't need to change. You don't need to have any more buttons. However,
that's fine.
A 12 and 2 transmission won't work on a ZF12 setting.
No, I knew that.
Yeah, it won't exist. But I would honestly do away with all that rubbish and just do range and splitter. It's so much simpler. And then you can enjoy whatever gearbox you like. Like I'm running the 16 now. And it's great.
Yeah.
Lower engine, like 500 or less, the 16 speed really helps.
No, that's...
Alright, a lot of mining Bitcoin. I don't know what you mean there. Oh, a lot of second-hand GPUs. Yeah, but
Saw them.
I hear what you mean, but at the end of the day, even if they have, what I'm getting at is if you couldn't afford to put, say you were going to spend 200 quid and put in a cheaper end card that probably wouldn't outperform last generation's top end card for a little less, you could get it for just a few months. You're not going to have it 6 months and it back in, 9 times out of 10. I hammer my cards. My cards aren't looked after, in a way, because they're on in a room at 35 plus degrees every day for 14 hours a day. That's not good. Bitcoin mining, they're put in rooms with jet fans. You know, it's unreal.
But how hard are they having to run?
Oh, full clock, full chat all day, every day in a rig. Oh, aye, that's the point of the mining. But what I'm getting at is proper miners. If you're just going to worry about mining, they're well cooled anyway. The cards are built for it. But as I say, if you go to a guy and you look in his other sale options and he's got 12 cards for sale, then you can probably put 2 and 2 together and work out that he's a miner. But if you're looking someone, you know, you can pretty much work out where the cards come from at the end of the day. But anyway, there's loads of second-hand cards out there that haven't been absolutely hammered at the end of the day.
Firefighter was on the other day, was talking about cards, and we're on about the 1050 Ti's, and he's running his on 4K.
Yeah, I know.
Which I really wouldn't have quoted that if I hadn't heard it from.
Because I thought he had
source.
I thought he had a 1070 and a 1050. Or is it a 1050 and a 750?
Sorry, I'm sure he said 1050 Ti. Now, when he comes on, I'll ask him to make sure I haven't got that.
No, I mean,
asked about first.
Yeah.
Because someone mentioned it, and I wasn't asking him. He came in to say that's what he was. I think someone said, I know Adam's run 3 screens on his.
Yeah, I mean, I know, because I know he runs on a 42-inch 4K telly, but I don't, you know, that would be 4K at 30 frames anyway. But
exactly.
I don't know if that's gaming in the 4K resolution, because I know your 980 had probably the same power as a 1050, and it struggled at 4K, and you had 2 of them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, and they're the same. 1050s aren't much more than a, well, I don't even think they are any more than a 980.
No. No,
yeah, I had to go pint Hoffy, mate.
What you said?
He's just saying he's talking to you.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you get where I was coming from, though.
Firefighter, 1050 and a 970. There you go. So he's got a 1050 Ti and a 970 as a physics card, which I tell you what, the physics cards massively help.
Absolutely. So,
I've been watching recently some benchmarks, and it does take a lot of pressure off. And
That's good to know that.
The good thing is, like your 750 Ti that you've got laid about, even the 980 that you've got there at the moment, you can put that in as a second card and run it as a physics card, and it apparently does take a lot of stress off them.
Right. So you don't have to have them linked together then, do you?
No, just put both cards in.
Yeah.
One in each slot, and that's it. Just to use it as it, you know, like you could do it Physics X, I think it was.
Yeah, physics. Yeah.
You know, you could do when you were running SLI.
Yeah.
A bit like that, really, but you can just put whatever card you want in.
It's good to know.
It's handy. I mean, a bit like me doing the streaming PC. I don't need it because I have got the power, but it does take a bit of pressure off.
The question is, do you think Firefighter's been listening just on the off chance we mentioned his name, so he was like eavesdropping, really?
He's always listening. He's a bit of a creep like that, like.
No, I was going to say, do I feel creeped out? I don't know. I'm not sure.
He's definitely creepy, like.
Yeah, Adam, if they're working on DirectX 11, I mean, I don't know how long it could take a game as big as this. I mean, Pro Mods is just unbelievable. Like,
I mean, they've been working on DirectX 11 for. I mean, I don't know. I don't see the. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for it, and I'm the one that's probably been mentioning more than most people that this game needs to move, because, you know, the 980 series, sorry, the 900 cards were kind of still made a little bit for DX9, but then the 10 not at all. So the 11 are going to not even be a thought about DX9. So the performance as the cards move forward on this particular game are only going to get worse.
I mean, any game that's out there that is not going to be rebuilt from scratch.
Yeah.
I don't know. It must be very, very hard to change it, but obviously, like you said, it's got to be done. So, surely.
I think they're going to have to. I don't see how they're going to manage to crack on in DX11. I mean, in DX9, because the frame rates that people are getting with, i.e., like myself, £2,000 to £3,000 worth of machine, you just shouldn't be worrying about frame rates. You shouldn't. You don't even have to look.
No, shouldn't.
So, not in a game that's however many 5-6 year old or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, look at Grand Theft Auto.
Exactly. And I could put that on here and probably still struggle to max it out on 3 screens. So and it'll look absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. I found some good little settings for project cars.
Oh, did you?
I don't know how. I mean, it's just I must have been fiddling about. Didn't use the other GeForce Experience, and I don't know. So I bought the extra Porsche stuff the other day.
Oh, fantastic!
So it's really, really good. It's because I put in the old the old Le Mans course, the one that was in the 1970 odd film.
Oh, nice.
So they've recreated that. I mean, there's one thing for sure, they just make nice looking stuff, and for some reason, I don't know whether I was just feeling things, but just felt better in my hands. I don't know why. I mean, could possibly be just imagining it, but...
No, I mean, Project Cars 1, when I wanted to make it work, I had a lot of frame rate problems, if you remember. An awful lot. And I did eventually get it to work, and I got it like physically running nicely, and had a really nice time, and loved it. But I personally, apart from getting things to like open in window mode and that, I've never had a lot of luck with the GeForce Experience. I love the thought of it, and I think it's a great tool, but I personally have just never had like a great where something's not running, I go and use it, and all of a sudden that's it working. I've just never had that with it. I know you have, but I just haven't.
Well, I mean, you know, and some things have proven lately not to work well, because when you go, it wants to put them in 2000 something.
I know, that's the issue I had.
So I've actually not loaded. I don't think I've actually even put it in this time. I'll have to have a look.
No, I think I've got it in, but I just put it in for the drivers, you know, just to make it simple. But I did get into manually putting the drivers in as well, because that was just as easy, to be honest.
It is.
But
516 miles for anyone who's interested. We've got to go.
You're motoring.
We're all sitting at 50.
I know. I just meant motoring as in, you know, you're getting on. We're 5:45.
Ah, right. Okay. Well, I'll just peg it back to 45, and then that'll bring you back down quite quickly.
Sean, how do you think I make my money? Don't know, but I was sitting there thinking about what bet I could bet Firefighter for next month's bet, but he's actually rebuilding his computer, so I'm banning him from donating.
Well, I was actually wanting to ask William as well if he managed to get.
No, not yet. He's not changed. He got his SSD, William.
Oh, right.
He got a 2 terabyte SSD. It's like 400 quid.
Oh, wow.
So he got that, and I think there was a 1080, I think, on his list next. So I think that was his next purchase.
It was funny you mentioned that kind of money for an SSD. I was actually, just before we come on here, was chatting to you, and my Facebook page was open, and I saw in one of the adverts, it was an Amazon advert for hard drives.
Yeah. Then
it was 12 terabyte, and I thought, am I seeing that right? So I clicked on it, and there were neck end of 400 to 500 quid or something like that. But I thought, that's massive storage, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But my point was going to be is that's in time to come is probably we're going to look back and think, crikey me, I remember getting one of them and it was huge at the time.
I know, no, completely. I mean, I was talking to Firefighter because he's actually got the same CPU as what I was running, my AMD one, remember? One I built.
Oh, has he?
Pretty much the same as what he's looking.
Wow.
So, yeah, you capture mate, how you doing? So, yeah, the same CPU, so he's got a huge change because he was saying, well, I don't know whether to change my CPU motherboard or just go for a 1080. Obviously, once he told us what CPU motherboard he's got, it's like, well, it's not a choice of changing. If you're going to put a 1080 in, you're just going to bottleneck the hell out of it.
Yeah.
So you're going to need to change. But it comes to the point, if he's thinking about changing to kind of, the only CPU you want to buy at the moment is either the one I've got in my desk or the one I've got in my main rig. They're the two, like, top of the range ones that you're going to go for-ish. Like, for most normal people, I mean.
I know.
So he's got the DDR4 to change as well because he's on DDR3. So it's like, if you're going to do all that, you may as well just save up a bit and buy a pre-built for like 1200 quid with a 1080 in it, 16 gig of RAM, decent processor. You're getting some spare stuff with it. It's like, it's so much cheaper and easier as well.
I mean, I find it hard for exactly the people you're talking about who have helped us massively.
Oh, I know.
You see the machines running, which it's amazing.
You feel a bit. Well, I've certainly felt bad myself. I'm sitting here and then other people are like, oh, I don't know what to go, and I'm like, just keep it yourself and get what you need.
Well,
you know?
Exactly, but that's what I was thinking about William, man.
Sorry, that was it. Motherboard or triple screen. Sorry, that was his dilemma. Change his processor and motherboard or triples.
You've got to do both, mate.
Well, I actually said motherboard processor. He's got a 42-inch 4K screen.
The thing is, though, well, I don't know. I mean, certainly if I was
with a 1050 Ti as well to change, I would honestly concentrate on the machine. If you've not got a machine to run it, pointless.
With them being so kind to us, like, you would just be like, look,
get everything.
Just
yeah, I know.
On it, I would.
Oh no, if I had this sponsor or something where I could go, there's 50% off, I would. I can't.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, on a serious note, with a decent screen sat there, buying three screens at the moment, in my opinion, you're better off building a decent machine, honestly. I think. And then you can run some really nice resolutions, high frame rates, until you can then afford to go and get your triple screens.
And the thing is as well, because it's just a thought that you're not running triples already. And I'm thinking, God, you could have already been playing on it, and but you've helped us out instead.
You don't want to buy 324s, do you, firefighter?
That's a good idea. But no, I mean, honestly, just
mine will be up for sale, I would say, at the end of the year, off my desk.
I've just been in for fuel. Someone was shouting for fuel. I think it was Jack Thomas.
Just going, fuel! Alright, Kev, how's it going? Kelly Fogg, how you doing? Hope to see you at Truckfest at the weekend. On my way up tomorrow. Awesome, buddy. You're the one that's going up to Stirling, I think.
Oh, is that
Mark Walker?
Yeah, sorry, the names skip my mind, who I've talked, who mentioned it. Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable that you're going to go there, not only to go to Truckfest, but to come and bump into, and you'll get such a shock when you see me and Mark, like, actually in the real life.
Oh,
it's such a disappointment. It's like, you're definitely going to wonder how did he come from that. Definitely. But yes, there's a lot of people it would be absolute pleasure to say hello to. I really, I know William's got his ears, and I really hope William's well enough to still come. He's got his tickets.
Oh, the Truck Fest.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was going.
He's got his tickets, but he's just...
Is he going to come with us, like?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he can wander around with us, like. I mean, you smell, but other than that, we are alright.
It's just with him being on the oxygen, you know. It's.
I'll carry his tank for him.
I mean, there's plenty of oxygen on the trucks because they've all got air, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. Just pull the hose off and crack on.
Just crack the hose off and blow him up. In fact, we could check the track pump.
None of us could operate it.
Let air out. We could let air out the wheelchair.
Track pump. Can you do a track pump like?
Oh yeah, you imagine me now on
That's
a track
what I'm
pump.
saying. I couldn't either.
You could fall on it a few times. That might put some air in it.
I've told me pals you're famous. A famous idiot maybe, but
yeah, I was going to say famous, but I might be famous for something. But I was in the dentist today, and obviously
you got spotted, did you?
The guy, there was another guy paying his bill, and she was just said my name, you know, and he just couldn't help commenting, you know. Which you can't. It's nothing that you haven't heard before, but
yeah.
it's like a bit of an icebreaker, really, isn't it? You know, just. Yeah. Good evening, Capture. I don't know whether you heard me before. Hope you're well, buddy.
Capture.
You're on Tuesday.
Capture knows. Well, he likes to always be in the know as well. I have ordered my first bit of merch, which should be here tomorrow, so hopefully ready for Truck Fest, and I'm going to order some more possibly tomorrow, I think. So yeah, it's going to be weird having me like my name and that on a shirt.
Yeah, definitely missed your Tuesday, buddy. Yeah, I mean, going back to the Mark 1 Escort, I mean, I know Mark's not interested, but I would still love to, if I was up at Mark's one time, to drive over to see it.
Oh yeah.
Mark could take a picture of me trying to get in and out of it or something.
Or video.
But I'm well practiced in the bucket chair now, so you know, I can do that bit.
Alright.
I'm not saying it'll be as easy, but there's at least I have a t-shirt that says my dad drives an Iveco.
No, not advertising that, carry on, man.
You'd have one saying my dad driving me mad.
Yeah, that's true. Hi Matt, wasn't around for a while. Yeah, I haven't seen your name for a bit. But what happened? The Porsche wheel's just behind me on a shelf. The wheelbase itself broke. So the Fanatic wheelbase broke, and I've ordered a new one. I'm just waiting for it to turn up.
Yeah, the difference you're gonna feel epic. You might get chinned by some Iveco here. Oh yeah, I was going to say there'll be some Iveco here, so. I mean, I can understand it in amongst actual truck owners. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, I would say some truck owners won't like the back of my hoodie that I've got made.
Ah.
So it's got Armstrong haulage written on the front, in nice big letters, and then on the back there's a big picture of a red and white Scania 164, and then underneath it in nice big letters it says Iveco for the bin, Scania for the win.
Ah, nice one. Do you like that?
I was gonna put I hate Iveco, but I was like, that's probably pushing it. Like,
I mean, the good thing about it is really, without anyone watching the show, really won't get it.
No.
They'll probably still agree with you. And how did you come up with that? You know.
See, a lot of like true fans, even like people who might like Iveco, they're just gonna say they don't. So many people just won't admit it.
No.
You know.
But there's one thing for sure, anyone who's actually paid out good money for an actual truck that's been an absolute pile of dog poo, whatever make it is, must be very, very disheartening. It's bad enough with a car. Never mind a truck.
Yeah, Adam, it's alright saying that and puffing your chest out while you say that, but you don't believe it. Right, can you imagine Neil lying to them saying, I don't like the Iveco's? I know. He'll get pushed into like a Scania fanboy corner and he'll be like, oh yeah, I love the Scanias, me. And then he'll be over in the Iveco corner going, oh, I hate them Scanias, me.
That's me, yeah. You've got it. I've been rumbled.
Ken, nice, I mean, that particular hoodie probably isn't going to be for sale. It's a little bit cramped, and it's not like the best design I could have come up with. It was just something that I just wanted something for Truck Fest to wear, so that was all.
No, I mean, as everyone knows who's followed along, like, I mean, the Iveco jokes just come out of absolutely nothing.
I know. It was just a bit like, I don't know, it was just one of them things where people were going to bully it and you kind of latched onto it and you just did the opposite. You don't really care about either.
No.
And you probably completely understand why people don't like them.
100%.
You know, even the shape, the size, you know, the height and all that. You probably see all that, but the fact was, you saw some hate for it and you thought, I'm going to love it. And that's just what you're like.
And it was it was a driver that actually did, I don't know what I was pulling one day, but it just surprised us. I know you've not experienced that, and you've obviously got the best engine as well, but...
I mean, it pulls well. I mean, for 560 horsepower, it does pull well. I can't lie, but...
That was the only thing I think I was trying to say. I wasn't saying really anything else until the hit came in.
To be honest, like, with all of them, I haven't drove one of them that doesn't pull well. I mean, I pulled a train with it, with a 360 horsepower engine in my Scania, and I pulled a train with it. So I've not, I mean, you know, I think we've all been stuck up the hard shoulder trying to pull something heavy up the slip road.
Exactly.
You know, but with the right gearbox in more than anything, you'll just get throughout. That's pretty much. See, one thing I like about if you put your gearbox over on the splitter on the range, and then you use the 16-speed boxes in the trucks themselves. One thing I like is you don't need. You just need to split it. You don't need to use high and low much unless you need it. So you just jump two gears all the time. So I quite like that. So I've only got 12 really that I use. You know, 1 to 6 and then split it, and then 6 to 12.
I've actually really enjoyed learning to use the gearbox properly with a big load on.
Yeah, it's good.
When you go from one low to one high, you know, and then I've really got into that, which is only by actually driving around in Pro Mods and
pulling
because other than that, I was just driving around in like we are now, and to be honest, you're looking more at chatting about stuff than you are.
Oh yeah.
The drivey stuff. So the Pro Mod stuff's been a really good learner for me.
Oh, I know. And when you get a chance to put the rush map in, that's pretty good. Like, you'll be again. Don't leave that too long because you'll kick yourself. I certainly did.
Yeah,
it runs that fluently with Pro Mods, like so well.
I think that's what I was asking the other day. Can you use it side by side?
Oh yeah. It's built together. You buy them together. That's what I was saying. They do a pack where they do a separate download on the Pro Mod site.
Oh, you did tell me the other day.
You know, but they do an actual pack where they do the join link. The join links are free download, but it complicates it a bit where you've got to download it separately if you've already owned Pro Mods. All I was saying for yourself is it's £1.50 for the whole package. You get Pro Mods, you get the join link, and you get Rush Map, all in the one download. Just re-buy that, and then replace what's already in the folder. You won't lose any like save or anything.
No, that's what I'll be doing.
That's what I would do. It just, I was tempted to do it, but I thought, no, I'll tell you what, in case I need to answer the question from the channel point of view, I'll do it where I've already owned Pro Mods and add it in to see how hard that was. And it wasn't too bad.
They're worth every bit of the...
I mean, I was driving through Moscow today, and the road is the most detailed road I've ever been on. Like, it all cracked and smashed, and the potholes are huge, and you feel it through the wheel.
Yeah.
And I've never had that through Pro Mods as much, but unless you get on a dirt track. But I tell you what, the Russian roads are pretty impressive. Like,
That's good. Well, it's looked absolutely epic, all them boats coming in, and everyone pretty much arrived. It's probably one time where we've all arrived pretty much together, you know.
yeah, we're not too bad there.
So I'm going to go pop across the spanner and change my gearbox.
What? Because you're on a ZF now.
I'm on that. I'll tell you exactly what I'm on when I go in.
Yeah, that's
so,
a good idea. So you're in an Iveco, are you?
You know, Iveco, yeah.
Yeah, I'm running the 16 now in my Iveco.
Is it in? Oh, it's in controls, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, controls. If you go down to where the gearbox section is,
Yeah.
there's a little
Look at
drop
that
down
now.
slider.
Yeah. So I'm on ZF 12 speed now. So I'll go 12 plus 2. Oh no, no. Split.
Yeah,
Range and split.
Yeah, go both.
Yeah, range and split I've got.
Yeah, range and
So-
split. And then what you'll find is it's just 1 to 6 again. That it's not like backwards, reverse. Or
Yeah.
It's just 1 to 6, but at the end of the box, sometimes you'll have more, 2 extras. Sometimes you won't, depending on what truck gearbox you run. But it means you can run any gearbox you like in your truck. 12
Yeah.
and 2, 16 and 8. It'll just change. You won't have to change anything in the settings. And it's just way more simpler.
Right, so I'll just go around and do that now. And
Yeah. So you've changed. Is that you changed your settings over there?
I've just put it to range and split. So
Yeah.
I'll go and put a different gearbox in now.
Even if you put like a longer reach, like a 16, just to kind of give yourself an idea of what that feels like. It's a good box.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's what I'm running.
Right.
As I say, we just did that run, with them jobs, the boards, and I never changed the range at all.
No, just the whole.
Yeah, just a split, just from the low box to the high, but I never changed the physical range at all. Didn't need to.
No.
But it's there. That's what I like. If I'm stuck, it is there, and if I need to pull something, I can. And you can go down to like the 300-400 horsepower, and it's really, really, you can still pull a lot with a smaller box.
Right, do you want to go straight into the?
Did you get your 16 box?
Yeah.
Ah,
got it
cool.
in.
I'm just going to park up, and then we'll go into the jobby market. Can't wait to get my normal paint job back on.
Oh, 2 seconds. I mustn't have put me. I mustn't have.
Did it right.
Doesn't seem to have got my. Right. Yeah. That's in.
What were you missing?
I didn't know if my gearbox was working right there for a second, but it is. It's all.
Don't forget you'll have more gears.
Yeah. No, we'll go in the jobby market when you're ready, and I'll figure it out when we're rolling.
Yeah, I can help though. It's dead simple. This is even simpler than what you had. Right, external yeah, into the job market.
Okay. Go on, I'll let you pick this one.
Ah, you do it, man. You love it. You you want me to do it, but you love it, man. I mean, I would say.
I like us comparing what we both see. To be fair.
I mean, there's a run up to Aberdeen at 400 mile, 40 minutes. We could do that.
Yeah.
Finishing it in Aberdeenshire. There's Kynard and White Frostbait. Which one are you going for?
right, that's pronounced cyanide, the other one,
Yeah,
and white phosphorus. I think I'm going to go phosphorus.
yeah,
Both in the same place. So
yeah.
nice Aberdeen one. It'd be a nice road to finish on as well, instead of being a nice boring road.
Yeah, so while you're in there, where you are,
Mhm.
so if you put it in first, as in physically first,
Right, I'll put it in first, and it's actually come up as ninth.
yeah, so you want to split your box and then put it back into
Uh,
first.
Yeah,
What's that come up as second?
that's come up as number one.
Nah, number one, yeah. So I say I only run in high. So if you've got your high button,
Right, okay.
so
Right, I've changed my high button. Yeah,
so now you just be 2, 4, 6, all the way up
Yeah.
to 16.
yeah,
That's
it.
you.
Cool.
And again, if you go 14 plus 2, it'll drop 2 gears off the box for you.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know if anyone's ever tried just running and using that one low, one high, 2 low. It's a really good effect, especially with that open pipe sound.
See, a lot of them say that you don't really need, that one of the ways that you can do it is you jump from 1 to 3 high to 5 low to 6 low, then to 6 high. There's certain ways that they quick shift in certain trucks in real life I'm on about.
Right.
So
okay.
that, it was interesting to kind of try and understand that. A bit like heel and toe braking and all that. It's
So
just-
I've just tried to go into fifth there,
yeah,
and it's not a gear there.
no, there isn't.
No, so only up to,
So you've got
Two.
first, second, third, fourth,
yeah, that's it.
and then split it
Right, okay, yeah.
on this particular gearbox. But that'll change and it'll use different parts of your box depending on which box
Right,
you
yeah.
pick.
So that goes
But
back
you
to
won't
10,
need
yeah.
to change anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just got
that's
one.
good.
You just got 1 to 4 and then split. And I just find that simple.
They're actually good because it's a.
The only downside I'll say, sorry, is you've got push down reverse.
Yeah,
How?
I'll go.
However, I'm pretty sure you never use sixth, so you can even change it and put reverse into sixth. I think that's what I did. Remap it so sixth is reverse.
Yeah, so yeah, 6 isn't used. That's a good idea. Or fifth,
Yeah, yeah.
pushing away from
Yeah,
you.
whatever you prefer, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't use it in this particular back pattern. So you can just remap it. That's what I would do if it really bothers you.
No, I'm just going to try that just for the sheer.
Oh, definitely, you definitely can.
Yeah, I'm going to do it now. Reverse is going to be fifth. Yeah. Cool.
It's all about personalising and making it how you want it.
It's yeah. I mean, like I say, it went from being like a. Well, I just knew so little, like, and I am learning gradually, and it does help when I'm streaming on my own to at least be able to.
Yeah,
know what I'm talking
absolutely. I mean, the biggest thing for me is some trucks I do run only a 12 speed in because that's all you need if you're just running containers. And then I was having to go into that bloody setting thing, pick it like you were saying, like a 12 and 2, and then tell it,
Yeah.
oh well, I want to run a 16 today, and it's just you don't want to do that. Whereas this does it all for you. You can run. I've got multiple gearboxes in multiple different trucks, and it just does
I
it.
thought you were still doing it the other way.
No,
You see,
no,
with
no.
having your shifty the way you had it, but obviously you've learned as
But
well.
even having the shifter the way I had it, you still use these buttons on the shifter, just as the 2 buttons you use on your wheel.
Yeah.
Right, that's us on our way out, pal.
Yeah.
Some of the lads are already away out on the motorway.
Yeah. I'm just gradually. I'll be catching you up in a second.
Because you'll be on your multiplayer profile now.
I am.
Don't forget to change them settings over on your single player if you want to try that.
I will. Well, I haven't been able to buy a new box yet.
Right,
But
it's the
obviously,
deal, like.
I'm getting to the point where I can buy a new box, and even upgrading it gives you that money back. So
See, another thing you can do as well is pick a truck you want to drive for a bit, and as you say, put an axle on it, put a nice box in it.
yeah.
Instead of having that mindset that I tried to get into here was buy a garage, buy 3 trucks, buy a garage, 3 trucks. You can have a break from that because you've got workers working for you now. You can have a break and go, right, instead of my next garage, I'll stick a box in it and a heavy axle or something. You know, you don't have to, but I'm just saying that's kind of what I've done.
I mean, I haven't even been able to upgrade the chassis yet. I just haven't had that kind of money. It's
expensive.
And I've just been in there, put a box in it with modded money, means absolutely nothing. No. But I can try it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, so I've got an idea.
When you're leveling up, because obviously on your profile you'll be a low level because you're working up, like myself.
18 now.
You're doing good, like that's going up. One of the biggest things I would say if you want to start pulling good stuff is it is having your own truck. Having a truck you personally like.
Oh, yeah.
And then if the quicker you can get a 16-speed box in, whatever engine, doesn't matter, V8, 6-cylinder, it doesn't matter the power.
Yeah.
The quicker you can get a longer box in, the more stuff you can pull.
Well, now I'm totally down with this one now, and that's what I'll aim, because the reason I asked before is the only ones I'm being offered at the moment.
Yeah, it's a 12.
It's 12 plus 2.
Yeah, which is still an upgrade.
But I just leveled up to 18.
Yeah.
While I was finishing talking to my friend, and I haven't been back to a Red Spanner to see what I'm able to buy.
Quite exciting though, isn't it?
Oh, brilliant.
Like, what have I got today? What can I have? Because you know what you can have because you've got profiles with it on, but it still gives you something to do.
I mean, one of the good things it's looking like is the lads who are getting the mileage in now are just people like ourselves who just like to drive anywhere.
Yeah. So, I would say being able to run pro mods, I think that's helped the company hugely because that's what most of us do.
Yeah.
I mean, I see so many miles go up. Unreal.
Monkey. The money, it just builds up as company money and how much profit the driver's making per run. You make your own money to spend on yourself. Everything else is factored into that. So basically concentrate mileage, otherwise like myself you earn an XP and money to build your own in-game company.
Yeah.
Which is what I've tried to do this time, which I just didn't know how it worked before.
And you also didn't think you would ever do it.
No, I didn't.
But obviously you understand them more now with the drivers, and you understand them more like it's building a company. It's quite important. Like it's very clever.
It's very, very well. It's like the farm.
Yeah.
My friend, I was just being commenting today on the news. It's because of the dry spell. Farmers are actually now using feed they've got set aside for the winter.
Yeah.
The cows aren't outside, they're inside.
Yeah.
They're having to buy in feed, supplement. So it's going to put the price of everything up. That's your bread, that's your milk.
Everything.
And so you can already see that coming, and we haven't hit the winter time yet.
No.
And so anyway, my friend, he said, they've just been cutting the field where he stays for the caravan. And I said, do you know how much they'll be getting per, whoever's getting the silage out of that?
Yeah.
It's a good little earner, or, if you're selling it on, just as a job lot. So, it's good knowing a little bit about what goes on, which I've quite enjoyed.
Yeah, and what the purpose is, I certainly, I'm like you, I've enjoyed driving around in the countryside and knowing what everyone's up to. Mint.
Yeah, Dean, you're right. I mean, to be fair, it was my wife who was telling me that it looks like some farms will have to slaughter early.
Yeah.
But like you say, whichever way you look at it, the impact's always passed on to the customer. Doesn't matter what you look at.
Oh, yeah.
And the customer's ourselves, so we're humped.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember a farmer, I'm going back a long time when Mark was just little, and he was telling me that soon you'll see bread at £1. I mean, and I'm talking, it probably was £1, 50 pence or something, and I was like, no way, it'll ever be £1. And he said, mark my words, son. He said, they just knew how things were going, and I wasn't that far forward thinking, because it's just amazing what you don't know. It doesn't affect you.
But you didn't need to think forward on that particular.
didn't need to know. It was just,
Yeah.
he just sort of said, with the way things were going, for that they could already see forward and how it was going to affect everyone. And yeah, he was so right. Where we're going, we are off to Aberdeen.
Last run of the night.
Right, the Gamers channel, can you help me with the settings? You'd have to be a little bit more specific for Mark to help you.
Well, Ken's going for the dodgy overtake.
I can see that.
I'm a witness. Are you behind us, are you?
Next one.
Behind? Oh, the next one behind?
There are gamblers up your bottom, brown nose.
Yeah.
Sorry,
he does like the brown nose. Well, he's nailed it, like.
Any GTA tonight? I don't know what Mark's got planned.
No, that's it tonight. This is it. There might be a stream tomorrow, there might not. It just depends.
John, I'm going to take that question. Yeah, suck it and see it more, because obviously Emma's in, and obviously we've got my wife's going to be with us, so we couldn't just disappear.
I don't think we'll be streaming tomorrow night.
No.
I don't think it's fair.
I know you did allude to maybe a quick unboxing or something, but anyway, going on to Saturday, my wife's going to be pretty much on her own to Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
For some time, and obviously we're out all day, so it would be rude to come back and then say, right, we're just going in the road. It's fine for us, we'd have plenty to do, but
no, it's not just
to think about.
Our part of the weekend is just going to Chuckfest. So yeah, the channel and everything else needs to take a break. If we do get a chance, fine. But I honestly, 110% will say I don't think we'll stream all weekend. I honestly don't think so. The unboxing I was talking about, I'll be doing that next week on Thursday. I was saying I might have a look at the wheel with you, because you've never seen it at 2.5. But I wasn't on about live.
Ah, sorry. I
was just on about I might just open it, have a look at it with yourself.
Right, I'm with you.
I'm sure a firefighter wouldn't mind, and then I'll reopen it on camera. I've never really done that before, but you've never seen a 2.5 either, so it'd be nice to show you, show you it in person instead of having to do it over webcam.
Nice to tell a firefighter what I've got on my Christmas list already.
Yeah, what have you got? I don't think he's in.
Oh, 2.5.
Have you got a 2.5 on your Christmas list?
I could do once I've seen yours.
There's no upgrade between the V2 and 2.5. Use the same power pack as well. Same motor.
So.
Do you know what they changed?
I have no idea what they changed.
Put an extra coolant fan in, an engravement on the front. That's it.
What? And that was it?
That's it on the 2.5. Swear down, that's the only upgrade they made. The V2 apparently had some slight overheating issues, so they changed not the motor position, the fan position on the motor. They changed that, and then they put some fancy engraving on the front. That's it.
Right. Wow.
But not a bad thing, because it's not a massive upgrade.
No.
Do what you want. That was a bit brutal. It's your wheel, do what you want. That's not very nice. Jesus. No, on a serious note, they did change more from the V1 to the V2 than what they did again on the second jet. Again, that's probably why they didn't go V3, because they haven't actually changed out in it. So
I mean, I'm wondering if if they get any version 2s back, that there is the upgrade they can put into the base.
The fan you can
to make it a version
2.5ish.
You know what I mean? Anyway.
But the main difference is the engravement on the front, which you'll see. I don't think yours has got, but it's got that fancy engravement. But don't get me wrong, it'd be nice and that, but it's it wouldn't be worth you upgrading. I mean.
Yeah, I think all they've done is there's a silver beveled edge on it, which is and there's.
So I mean, for yourself, obviously you won't, but for you, it would be the DD1 you would need to go for if you were going for an upgrade.
Yeah. Right, John, what do you want us to do on Truck Book for you? Is it just accept people and keep an eye on them? John's asking.
John, as a representative, I forgot to make you. I'll do it when I park up. But as a representative, you gambler, firefighter, and Hoffy, you'll only be able to accept people. That's it, really. And if you want to keep an eye on people and then report anyone to me or Twin Cam, that's fine. But you don't need to. It's just to have a few more people able to accept people coming in. So that's all it was about, really. And eventually, if you want to help more, I'll make you as a manager once you've been a representative for a bit.
Right, Mr. MG, straight in. Whole Great Balls of Fire. We are first in the UK. We have 121,000 miles, and second place has 83.
I know, we're knacking them at the minute.
So there you go, and we haven't finished this run yet. I take it that's on real miles, John. Sorry,
that's real miles,
MG,
definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, me personally, if I've got any race miles in, it's by accident. I'm looking at the.
I want to concentrate on the real miles as a company.
Look,
if 20 guys want to go and smash in the race miles and get us first as well in the race miles, great. I mean, I'm not going to argue, but race miles on the world last month was like 2 million. It was more than the real miles first place.
Yeah, it was.
So there is people out there putting some massive race miles, but we don't do over 62, and there's no point in a convoy. It would be messy as out.
And as I say, it's not really simulated, really, is it? Which I know, well, you know, it is what it is, really.
Also, we can be second in the world. We'd do 6k miles.
Yeah,
hey,
there you go.
Well, honestly, I mean, world-wise, this month it would be nice to be in the top 10. Right? It would that would be nice.
Which is still halved where we were.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, for me, I want Strathclyde Transport. I just want to beat them. I don't know why. No idea. I'm not normally that competitive, really. I've been very laid back, I would say, and even with racing and that sim racing, I got very uncompetitive in a way. But this has been great, and it's great that now on pro mods and my single player stuff, which I do so much of, I can help. You know, that side of it, I'm really pleased with.
Well, I found that even being Tuesday, just to do love doing me pro mods.
That's great, man. It's just a whole, and again, having a company where you're looking forward to, you know, putting a set of lights on one of your trucks or, you know, whatever. I've got a hell of a set of light mods in that, and I've got a few crucial Steam Workshop ones for you to go through, and some of the spotlights, man. I've got a nice yellow set of spotlights, right? And when you put them on, they're so bright when you put your full beam on. Oh, they're instantly like, you can see so far.
I mean, I just love the way there's extra little things. So every time I drop my load off, I go and check. You go straight to the red spanner and check what I'm allowed.
Well, there's the Mega. I think it's called the SIS Mega Pack, which is the Interior pack on Steam Workshop.
Right.
You've got to get it. You can put so much in your interior, where you spend most of your time. You can have like different things hanging from the top, you know, like you do now, but just in massive depth. You can have a whole model show on your dashboard. There's all model cars and tanks and planes. There's people you can put in the passenger seat. You know, there's so much, and it's a free mod. It's just on Steam Workshop, and it's fantastic. Really good.
The good thing is, I know you've then tried it.
Oh, all the ones I use, I've never. And again, like now, I've never. I would say it's been 2-3 months since I've had a crash on Pro Mods.
Yeah.
No, I had a crash on Pro Mods for that long.
Wow, that's good that.
So I haven't, and I tell you one thing, there was a time where I was having crashes all the time, you know, and it just crashed and Pro Mods stopped and the error you get, but now I just don't, just never get any issue, and I've got a lot of mods in, That's the only thing. I have got a lot of mods in.
But I
You
mean,
just build them up though. You don't go and download
Exactly.
them all. You just
check the public going strong. Yeah, that's absolutely right. But I mean, it's good for everyone because everyone's got some area that they'd like to keep an eye on, which is.
see you
I
later,
was
Dean.
just-
Take it easy, mate.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I meant
No, I just missed that, mate. Sorry, so I just mean I put in there. Only 4,000 kilometres from third in the world. We will do. Yeah, but I mean that could change, lads. We're only 5 days into the month. No,
Exactly.
2 days into the month. Sorry. So I wouldn't panic too much at the moment.
The thing is, if everyone just does what they would normally be doing,
Yeah, that's
that's
important.
more realistic than say, right, you've done it once, then it's too big of asking.
Bear in
You know
mind,
what I mean?
most of the top 10 in the world have between 30 and 70 members.
Yeah,
From what I can see, there's the odd person with 100 plus members, but I mean most of them big mileage people I looked at were 30 to 60 members. We've
Well.
got 210.
I know.
So
And like you say, you only need people just taking part, and it's
Yeah.
going to make such a massive difference.
exactly.
And the thing I like about it is, even someone's just mentioned, even if someone was only doing 1,000 mile a week
Yep.
over 4 weeks, is giving you 4,000 mile,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that does make a difference. So, and I mean, if you were just running that on your own in your own sort of 2-person company or 3-person company, it's great because you've got your own skin and you can run around the country. That's
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic. But
Yeah,
if you
but it's
want
like-
to actually, if you want to put all that together, which
Yeah.
is what we're hoping to do with everybody else that we know,
Yeah, exactly.
it's more or less pooling all your resources and saying, right, okay, well, we'll all join forces and then we can be somebody.
Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted. I kind of why I didn't want to have hire people with different paint jobs and all, you know.
No, I wasn't.
I'm
for that.
me and you're you. I don't want any of that. Be respectful. Use the paint job in the convoys. That's it.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
there isn't really any rules. If you want to do race miles, do race miles. If you want to do real, do real. Do what you want
Mm-hmm.
to do, but just as a collective, and you'll get somewhere. Whereas as a you know, I mean, SR haulage, you know, it's really nice to
Yeah.
see them coming up the ranks. I
Absolutely.
mean, they are hammering in the miles on the race mile side, and and obviously a good competitive for Dave as well. I mean, I think we're 40,000 race miles already, I think, which is quite a lot, you know.
Cheers. I mean, you know, as you found when you went into that charity convoy, there was people from all
Oh, yeah.
companies. Sorry, buddy, I just
Yeah,
couldn't,
you'll be a part of that next year.
yeah, when you think about it.
No, that was amazing, and that was pretty awesome.
Oh,
Oh no, don't read that out.
no.
There's not absolutely no I can do about it either. No. Can't hide it.
If Nigel wants to give us
No, I can do.
well, there isn't. Apologise to anyone who's offended by that.
And I'll put a button on for turning the alerts off. I just forgot to. But well, that'll pay
Yes,
for a t-shirt.
Exactly.
all donations are going towards buying merch at the moment. So
But anybody watching after the fact, again, massive apologies and anyone who's offended by that.
yeah. Well,
Completely out of our control.
As long as he thinks he's funny, that's good.
Well,
As long as it was worth it.
as long as they can look in the mirror and give a nice big hearty smile and think, I have done brilliant.
I
And
nailed it.
my mum, dad, granddad, grandpa, whatever you call them, will be so proud of me.
I know, Paul. Oh, honestly, I had one guy donated 80 quid just to call me, you know, not a very nice word a while ago. But funny part was, he was one of the ones that never ever got a refund. And I thought, I was kind of expecting him to get a refund, but he didn't, so kind of proved me wrong a little bit. Nice tankers these, like.
Yeah, aren't they?
I do like these ones, I must admit.
It's the first time I've had the phosphorus one. The cyanide one we've pulled before.
Yeah.
About the only thing I could pull now, anyway. I don't know what I'd do if I had to go and get a girlfriend. Imagine that. I was telling your mum.
Yeah.
It would be disappointing on their behalf, like, but I'm just saying, if I had to go and start again, like.
I know.
Chris, I 100% agree with you on that one. One of the reasons we like starting in Aberdeen is doing this road first, and up Carter Bar there, which is.
I mean, I like Scotland in pro mods. You know, if you go up to Wick, it's a really nice run. Don't know if you've been that far up in pro mods.
Yes, I've.
It's beautiful, like.
My garage is in Inverness. There's 3 garage up there.
Mine's in Inverness.
Is it?
Yeah, my home garage is in Inverness.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure mine's not Aberdeen, so I'm not actually. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to say Inverness, and
yeah,
I will
that's
tell
where mine
you.
is. And I get a little mint drive out all the time.
My single garage is Manchester.
Right.
And the one I took with 3 that I've just filled up.
Yeah. Because you get
sorry.
No, you can get to the point as well, like I have just done, where I think I was getting about 6 or 7 garages. So when I got my next million made, I then just upgraded each garage instead of buying more. I just upgraded because you know it comes to a point where how many do you buy, and then when are you ever going to go back and upgrade the ones you've got? So just be wary of that. Is upgrading them is worth it because it does change the look of them, gives you more truck space and gives you fuel.
That's right, yeah. That gives you 5 trucks, doesn't it, and fuel?
Yeah, 5 trucks and fuel. And again, once it starts pouring in, it gets rid of the money, which is important. And you're sleeping now as well, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I was just going to come to that now. Yeah, I've got my sleep going on. Have you tried just continually running with the red man on?
Oh yeah, he nods.
Oh, I mean, I was in around the ferry terminal looking for a thing, and it went. The whole screen went blank.
Yeah, it does.
And I was like, "Oh my days! I'm trying to brake, and I could hear the truck banging up things." And the good thing is, it actually cost me money.
It does, yeah.
So it was quite, and I thought, that's really well done. That.
I don't know if you know on your F6 menu as well, that it tells you when your next sleep is. So as your bar starts to fill up, if you press F6 at the bottom, it'll say next rest. It won't online, but on the single player at the bottom it says next rest, and then remains. So the remains is what's left on your job, and the next rest is when you need the next rest, because you need to work it. Because if you rest when you've only got an hour left on your job,
I know
you're going to lose money.
You're going to be late. I've done it.
Yeah, I have. So the resting's quite a crucial part of it, and but again, having that timer where it tells you how long's left to rest you do need that.
So what I've learned to do is finish my load, go and get some fuel, get me rest. So I'm starting my new load completely fresh. And just learnt that the hard way, and I've actually had some really good early bonus for getting there early.
Yeah.
On the XP,
the
extra. I mean, some really good XP, and lost a lot by just hitting daft things.
Yeah. Oh, we've all done it. I took a tree trunk the other day, and I've got a remote trailer mod, where you've got to steer the trailer with your keyboard.
Really?
So it's this big long massive tree trunk, and it's a big mod, but it's huge. I mean it's ridiculous, and you've got to use your keyboard to steer the rear of the trailer.
Oh my, how do you reverse that?
Well, that was the hard part, like
to
get some monster for Truckfest mod. Hey, cheers pal. Oh, much appreciated. That'll give us a bit of pocket money to take with us to Truckfest. Thanks for that, mate.
Very much, Lee.
Much appreciated.
Very much appreciated. Ken Campbell, Matthew, we'll get to that. Ken Campbell, what keyboard do you have? Well, I've got what's mine, a K63?
Yeah, I think he's on about this one on the GoPro. It's just a Amazon cheap keyboard. I couldn't find this one for sale anymore. But anything blue switch this size for around about 25 quid will be the same. They're all the same switches and that.
Yeah.
So.
Paul, certainly I didn't have it switched on for the single player, but obviously, as Mark said, once you've got hired drivers, obviously becomes no time of day.
No.
Really. There's no pattern to it, so you need that turned on, so you do need to take your rest. So it's massive difference, and it really is worth doing. So
if you're going to do it properly.
Yeah, I started without it, and I've changed to it being on, and it's so much better. You've got to think a bit more. Yeah.
Which then brings the game back into it, doesn't it? It brings the...
And it does, and it obviously then, because you don't forget your hired drivers, they're working on what, I don't know if it's a week no, it's each run they get, isn't it?
Yeah, each run, yeah, depending on mileage.
But without you sleeping, you're not fast forwarding the time of day.
Nope.
So you might be daytime, you go for your rest, and then all of a sudden it's like dusk and night time, and you might be late for your job.
Yeah. Well,
so
I've done it
massive.
Not working, like not with a trailer on, and say it's 8 o'clock at night, and I've slept once, and then it's only like 4 in the morning or something, and it's still dark, so I'll sleep again, just in the same stop. But then you might get paid twice by 2 of your workers. So
that's good.
I've parked up with like £1,000 in the bank, slept twice, and had 150 in the bank.
Well, that's a good tip.
So, but then you can go and get yourself into trouble by spending it all. So it's still good.
Yeah.
It is really good. Having a 10, 20 grand loan there spare that you can take. Learning to have that there is always handy, because I don't like, because you can go in the minus, so you can go below your loan, which I don't like, because you're under your loan. You owe your loan, but then you've got zero in the bank as well, so you go under that, which I don't like. I try and keep myself a bit of a. I'm all right now. I'm into the millions, so I just can't spend it. But I tried to spend it today. I bought 6 trucks, but it comes in, you sleep again, and you've got more coming in.
Yeah.
About 4 workers is about right, like I would say. Once you go past it, it's just the money comes in. 4 good trained workers is good.
Yeah, Paul, if you're the same as me, where you're actually trying to work up through your XP as well, but if you're going out on your jobs, please just get your fuel and start with a fully rested driver. It's been working for me.
Yeah. It's a waste as well if you don't start with a fully rested driver. You just may as well, like, there's some jobs,
exactly.
like some of the more reasonable jobs, you can do the whole job in a one sleep. It's a 10-hour driving period you get. Some jobs are only 8 hours, so you can do it in a one. You don't need to sleep.
I finished one yesterday. I was turning red, and I managed to get the job finished, and that's when I was falling asleep trying to find somewhere to sleep.
See, because you get fined for that as well, depending, because it turns red when you've got an hour left, right?
So that's in-game. That's in-game.
That's in-game though. Yeah. So when it turns red, you can then press your F6, look at the bottom, and it'll tell you how long you've got. So, because sometimes you need to stretch it as much as you can, because if you sleep quickly, obviously it'll eat into your job time.
Right. Yeah. So it's hard. Yeah, and all these are really good tips. Might not mean anything much to you, Paul, but once you actually get in there, you'll see it and you'll think, that's what they were talking about. Yeah. You make the mistake once, and then you think, learn from it. And certainly not hitting things. I hit a parked car, and I lost all my job. I lost all my job.
I slept twice today on stream.
Oh, did you?
But I pressed enter I pressed enter, and I thought I was in Farmston for some reason. I pressed enter again to start the truck, and it didn't start.
Wow, off you donated.
There you go, cheers, mate.
Thanks, Sophie.
Much appreciated, pal.
We will need the sweeties.
Oh, we will. That's going to be good. Be interesting to see who finds us first, I'll tell you that.
Well,
I mean, it wouldn't be fair to some of them, because some of them are only going on the Sunday. But it'd be interesting who's going Saturday, who will find us first.
Well, we should do the same thing for the Sunday then.
Yeah.
to make it fair.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're up with that or not.
Just cash at the minute.
I know what you mean, but yeah, we'll see.
I'll have a think. I want to do something anyway.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking whoever gets us first on Saturday, I'll have we'll have the number 1 digits up, so it doesn't matter when you post it, you'll be the one that had the.
The what?
Say if someone takes our picture, if we stick 1 digit up, at least we know they're the first person. Because in case they can't get it uploaded straight away, and
that's the thing though. Would that not be the competition? Who's to upload it first? No, or is it just who's to get the first photo? I
thought it was who to get us pictured first with that person. So.
Oh yeah, I suppose you could. You could do that and just put a 1 up with your finger, and then that's it. They've won.
Yeah, because they might get home on the night and think, right, well, now they can upload it. Because I'd hit them think we've got to leave one all the way home, and some people have got Wi-Fi enabled cameras. And
well, everybody has pretty much phones. That's what I was thinking. Like most people would just whack them straight up.
Well,
but yeah, I think what you're saying is actually more correct, giving everyone a fair chance. Then, but I just didn't want anyone thinking that we've rigged it or out. That was all. So.
Yeah, I mean,
that was all I was thinking. If if someone, I don't know. I don't know. I just thought upload time and all that, and the time it goes up is the time it wins. But what you're saying is if we just put like a number 1 up on the camera, then that person wins. But but that works for me.
I mean, like I say, I'm trying to look at the so we can't get accused of. I'm just.
Either way, as I say, if it goes up at 1 minute past 1 and that's the one that went up, that's the one that wins. But again, if you don't have a phone with internet, then I suppose you're not going to be able to. I don't think there'll be that many people there, to be fair. So I don't think it's going to be that type of crushed competition.
Miles left, we've got 60, and police will find us first.
Yeah, that could be true. What are you doing special on Saturday? Saturday and Sunday we're going to Truck Fest in Edinburgh.
Yeah, it's right next to the airport, so it's on the outskirts. I went a few years back to the motorcycle show that was there, so I'm pretty sure it's the same ground. So, and the weather's going to be, Mum's had an eye on the weather all the time because it's been a little bit changeable at the moment, but it's going to be nice.
I mean, it's indoors anyway, isn't it? Some of it.
Well, so. there is quite a lot of outdoor ground as well. A bit like where we went to in Coventry for the bike show all them years ago. There was outside space, which obviously there'll be trucks inside and that and stuff. I'm looking forward to looking around everything, to be fair.
I am.
I'm like you, it would be nice to have something for my room or something to
kind of where I was at, but unless I can kind of blag myself a banner now with a dog and that kind of took our spending money for me and them, like, unfortunately, but we might be able to get something, we'll see. I'll blag myself something from there.
I'm sure someone will buy us a cup of coffee.
I don't want people buying me stuff like that. I was on about getting like something to put in my room, not buy something at the show. I was on about like something like a memorable thing that I could buy, like a Scania hoodie or something I could hang up in my room. I say I had some spending money saved up, which obviously had to go on the dog.
Charlie, I haven't got Instagram. I think Mark has.
I don't use it that much. I just, until I can get a phone insured, there's not a lot I can do at the moment. So, because I keep buying second-hand phones, I can't get them insured. But I'm due an upgrade soon, so.
But we'll certainly put stuff up on, certainly when I get back home myself, and I'm going to take my laptop up, obviously. But
what, to Truck Fest?
Not to the Truck Fest, but up to yours,
Oh yeah, but you use my desk computer, you're going to upload out anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll try and get some stuff. But as I say, first and foremost, get the Truck Fest, and then make sure the girls are all right and everyone's fine. It's at the Royal Highlands Showground. Yeah, that's the one, I think. But it's very accessible from what I remember. I never remember it being a chore when we went to the bike show, the motorbike show there. Yeah, Top Gear's got you down for getting something. Come back with her truck.
Yeah, possibly, mate. You never know. I'll blag myself something, I would imagine. Maybe, you know, some sort of like big banner or something would be awesome to try and get, but we'll see. I've got loads of wall space here to put whatever I want up, so it'd be awesome to add each show I go to add something new to the room. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's absolutely. I agree there. Like, as you say, Sunday, when you've got things that are going to be coming down and possibly getting thrown away, you know.
That was kind of my thought, really. Just you know, even introducing yourself, you know, and saying what you want to do with something. If you see something cable tied to a fence or something, you might be able to just go and ask the company that's got it up, you know. 9 times out of 10 they would take it with them, but you never know.
I mean, I don't know whether there's another show this year.
There'll be shows all the time.
So there's still stuff to come, because I know they started at Peterborough. I didn't know how many was going through the country this year.
Actual Truck Fest, I don't know, but obviously the people at Truck Fest will be going to other shows. You know, they don't just go to Truck Fest.
No.
They'll, you know, they would take all the gear to other places most of the time. But I just thought, you know, just an honesty point of view, you find out who it belongs to, and you can just say, you know, I've got my own channel. This is what I want to do with it. Is there any chance I can get one, or get one printed, or take that one? So, don't ask, you don't get. So,
absolutely. Yeah, it's so easy for people to check your channel. And it's nice that you know, the last thing we'll have done is a truck stream.
Yeah, I know, pretty much. You know,
so it'll be the first thing on your channel.
Yeah, I mean, if I do anything tomorrow, it'll be trucking anyway with the lads at the Discord having an all-day trucking session. So I might jump on with them a little bit, but I've got quite a bit to do in the house. So
when's there all day tomorrow? Did you say?
Tomorrow, yeah, going all day.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, so if you get yourself a bit bored tomorrow, you know, you could always jump on for the day.
Yeah, just for online?
They're online. Yeah, so I'm gonna hop in the Discord through the day if I get a chance. You know, maybe it's 2-3 o'clock. Try and get a couple of hours in with them.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's good.
They'll be on anyway, so. I'll take no, probably not. Not with Grand Theft Auto and all the other stuff I'm playing at the moment. I just don't have the time to put into PUBG.
Yeah, thanks, Toffee. That's appreciated, buddy. But yeah, we'll have a nice leisurely drive up to yours. We'll stop in get our fish and chips in Girvan.
Cool.
That's decided that for us, so that works out really, really well. That's your mum and I's date cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, you're absolutely right. That's got us bang on time as well.
I kind of thought when we saw the.
Ken, where can you get Rust Map? I'm pretty sure it's on the Pro Mod site from what Mark was saying.
Yeah. If you can't find it on the Pro Mod site, go on to Squirrel's YouTube page. Go into his description. He's got a mod spreadsheet on there. That's where I got it from. He's got all his mods that he uses on that spreadsheet.
Ah, I see.
Yep.
That's good.
Truck sounds, maps. What maps work well, what everything you need to know is on that on there, and links to all the mods.
That's good.
Again, I know a lot of people like to ask me, but I found it somewhere. I've not made it. I've not made any of this, uploaded anything, so.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good ride out. That nice and
Yeah, it's been a fairly simple run, that. I'm just going to quickly park up and then that'll be us. Everyone else is parking, so just quickly park.
Yeah, see you later, monkey. Yeah, well, our next city will be Monday night.
Right, just a bit, yeah. As I say, we might go live a little bit, you know, on some. I'm not going to say no, but I just don't want to get anyone's hopes up.
No.
I don't know why I can't pause the game anymore.
You can't pause it.
No, the F1 doesn't work.
It does.
No, I'm saying.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm pressing F1.
Oh, you can't.
Pause the
Oh,
game.
sorry.
I don't know. It's weird, man.
No way you've got it mapped to something else, or?
Nope. No, it just stopped working. All the other standard buttons work, it just stopped working, I don't know. Yeah,
Mr.
I can't
Freeman.
use F1 or Y.
Mr. Freeman's in his man, looking very nice. TGF or X or something.
Yeah,
Good,
so
that.
the modded versions are TGX. Sorry, the modded versions are TGA, but the standard ones are just TGXs.
Yeah, it's
Right, I can't mute the sound or pause it or anything, guys, so I apologise for that, but
yeah.
yeah, don't know what that's about, but anyway, I might be on tomorrow. If not, I'll see you all at some point in the next few days. Obviously, we've got Truck Fest coming up, so we'll see you all then, if I don't see you on the channel at all. I might do it to say a little stream tomorrow, but the channel is going to be quiet, probably until Tuesday, I would say now. Armstrong haulage,
Yeah,
120,000 mile. There you go, 125,000. Cheers, William. Right, from me, I'll see you all later. I'll let my dad say goodbye.
Yeah, thanks everyone for a great drive out. That'll be it from me till officially on Monday, but hopefully over the weekend we might have a little chat with you all, tell you how it's all going, and look forward to seeing somebody at Truck Fest. So take care now. Bye bye now.